This is a patient suffering from Duchenne muscular dystrophy, or DMD. You may be wondering what DMD is. It is an X-linked genetic disorder that is caused mainly in males and rarely in females. Some symptoms include shortness in height, heart problems, muscle weakness, and difficulty breathing. To diagnose DMD, a doctor runs nervous system tests on the patient. The doctor may run an electromyography, muscle biopsies, and other genetic tests. While there is no cure to DMD, there are treatments to improve the patient's quality of life. Steroids have proven to be beneficial to patients, and gene therapies are also helpful to the patient. Patients with DMD can expect to live to around 35 years old. Duchenne muscular dystrophy is caused by a mutation in the protein known as dystrophin. Dystrophin is a protein found in muscle fibers that plays a crucial role in maintaining the structural integrity of muscle cells. It functions as a link to help connect the internal cytoskeleton of muscle cells to the cells surrounding them. Without dystrophin, the muscle cells become weakened, damaged, and eventually die, leading to the progressive muscle degeneration as seen in DMD. Dystrophin mutations can vary in type and location, but the majority of locations found in individuals with Duchenne muscular dystrophy are deletions or duplications of one or more segments of DNA. The gene for DMD is found in the chromosome number 23. This is because it is found on the sex chromosome. DMD can be found in the red area as highlighted. Meiosis is the process in which haploid gametes are made. For this example, our diploid cell is going to start with 2 chromosomes. The blue X chromosome is the one with the DMD gene, and the red X chromosome is the normal. It starts with a diploid cell's chromosomes, which are replicated and then split up into 2 cells in meiosis 1. These daughter cells are then divided again, and their chromosomes are split up into 4 haploid gametes, each with 23 chromosomes. Notice how only 2 of the cells will contain the recessive DMD gene. This process of fertilization is when 1 haploid sperm gamete from a male is combined with 1 haploid egg gamete from a female. This produces a diploid zygote with 46 chromosomes, 23 from the mom and 23 from the dad. If the female gamete has the recessive DMD gene and the male gamete has a Y chromosome, this will produce a male with Duchenne. However, if the male gamete has an X chromosome with the recessive DMD gene, then it will be a female with Duchenne, which is very rare. Mitosis is the process in which a cell is split into 2 identical daughter cells that carry the same genes, making every cell in the body genetically identical. This is how the recessive DMD gene will spread to every cell in the body when that zygote cell begins to replicate through meiosis to form into the offspring. The result is an offspring with Duchenne. According to this Punnett square, the dad has DMD while the mom is just a carrier for DMD. Their children will have a 50% chance to have DMD and a 50% chance to not have DMD. This Punnett square shows a girl with DMD and a dad with DMD. Their kid will 100% have DMD since they are the only recessive alleles available. The pedigree shows how everyone in this family has DMD. This Punnett square shows a mom that is a carrier of DMD and a dad that doesn't have DMD. There's a 25% chance that they have a child with DMD, but that child will have to be a boy. If they have a girl with DMD, she will only be a carrier and won't be affected by the mutation. This final Punnett square shows a mom with DMD and a dad without DMD. If their child is a boy, you will have a 100% chance to have DMD, but if their child is a girl, they will be a carrier of DMD. To calculate the amount of people with DMD, we can use the Hardy-Weinberg equation. The equation is p squared plus 2pq plus q squared. Worldwide, 1 in 3,500 people have DMD. 99.971% of people do not have DMD, which is equal to p squared. That means that 99.971% of people do not carry the DMD gene. 0.0058% of women carry the DMD gene, which is equal to 2pq. These heterozygous carriers give their male child the recessive gene, causing them to have DMD.